Hey everyone, Jesse with Urban Builders. Got another quick update for you on our Sherman Heights Duplex ADU project. We got all of our mechanical rough-ins ready for inspection, so I'm going to turn around and show you some of the progress on the ADU, and we'll be ready for our inspection next week. Okay, so here we are upstairs. You might notice we have an underlayment here, so we poured a 1-inch 3500 psi gypsum self-leveling lightweight concrete. It's a nice level surface for the flooring. Of course, we did have to take into consideration everything was an inch higher in the second story. So all of our windowsills, cabinets, all of our rough-in elevations, including like our switches, plugs, everything, we had to move up 1 inch to accommodate for that. Here we are in the kitchen. So we got our pocket door. We got a shallow switch box there so that it doesn't get in the way of the door that goes in between. We've got our refrigerator, we've got our water, also our electrical. Right here we have a junction box for all of our under cabinet lights, which are these little pigtails that are sticking out here. Here's our electric range. So we've got a number 8 Romex there. This is the vent for the microwave hood, and I'm going to post a video a little bit later because there's quite a bit to understand about new construction ADUs in California, so that your Title 24 requirements for your ventilation. So moving into the laundry room, we've got our hot water, cold water, P-trap. We've got all our hot water side insulated. This is a dryer box, so basically the stackable dryer will be able to connect the ventilation right there, and it goes straight out the wall. Moving into the bathroom, here we've got our 3 switches, little vanity pancake box there. All of our outlets, you've seen on the kitchen and the bathroom, are horizontal, so they'll stick inside of the backsplash. It'll be centered right there in the backsplash, which will be a granite. We got the shower, so you got your regular shower head, and then you got the hand shower spout sticking out right over here. We did get the pans in, so we got our plugs ready for our inspection there. And then this week we got all of our windows set. So because this is a historical site, we had to use wood windows that was required by the city. And so these JELD-WINS are a pretty good option if you're building in San Diego and you have historical requirements. JELD-WIN sightline wood windows. So these are awnings, these 3 in here. That's a double hung, but they also come in standard windows. Here's our living room, same triple awning windows, and then we got our electrical panel roughed in, the sub panel. So we're running 100 amps for each apartment. Here we've got our stub out for the wall mini split, and the line sets for that. You see we got all of our cans set for the recessed lighting. Now here in the living room, we do have this Mitsubishi cassette. So it actually sits up in between a 14.5-inch bay. Here's our line set for the other bedroom. You see we got our exterior doors, all the windows are set. I'll walk you around and show you the meter. So here we got a 400 amp service coming in. We're only going to use 100 for each unit, and then we're going to reserve 200 for a future, either upgrading to the main residence or if they want to build another ADU here, because they have that option. So this is the water heater closet. We've got louvered doors. There's for the ventilation. This is a fiberglass door. We had to have it custom ordered. If you know where to find one, let me know. Off the shelf, but we had to custom order it. Here on the back side, we've got where our condensers are both stubbed out, one for each unit. The orange Romex is for the disconnect. It's a 25 amp, I believe. These are exterior wall lights. So you see we got 3 along each wall. There's our vent hood for this one's for the dryer, this one's for the microwave, and then actually we missed the ones. Pops out here for the bathroom. So that's your, I think that's gonna be our main IAQ vent. And there's the top one for the second story. So we got our water and sewer all connected last month. We got a pressure regulator down here, so that's a good idea. Even if you have one on the main house, you put it here, and then we've got valve going into the ADU, and then it's a good idea to put a spigot there. We've got 2 spigots, one in the front and one on the back, one little outlet here. And as we come around the other side, this is our mock-up for the window trim. So basically we ordered these sideline windows with no trim. Because we're doing the siding, we wanted a minimal trim on it. So this is a custom piece of trim we're making out of Windsor 1, and then we extended the sill, the close little thing here, which is also a little custom piece that we put. Good idea to go ahead and route. You just run it on your table saw drip edge. So as the water comes off of this, comes down below, it'll drip straight. Try this again. So it's a good idea to rip a little drip edge. Basically, as your water comes down off your sill, runs underneath, it'll hit that and fall. So we're using the DuPont Flex Wrap and straight flashing all around the windows. So, and then there's our head flashing there. So this is basically our mock-up. We'll start getting all the windows and doors trimmed out using that same style. And so we have the house all wrapped in home wrap, with the exception of this little entrance area here, because we need to get our stairs flashed. So we're gonna have deck coating and flashing all the way up there. Also the landing here, so we're gonna have L-metal coming around, and then that's gonna tie up underneath the door pan sill, which will be right here, and then we can set that door and go ahead and paper in and waterproof this whole section. So here we are on the lower level. It's basically almost an identical floor plan. We've got our dryer, washer dryer stackable there. The bathroom here, that's where our water heater sits, that closet. So the backside, that's where you see the louvered door. Basically no one will be going in and out of that unless they're servicing the water heater. We've got these small awning windows in the shower, and then our ventilation fan for the bathroom. These cables hanging down are, we got a Cat 5 and a coax. So this will be for your cable, and this will be for Ethernet, or say for example you get AT&T bringing in fiber optic. They can convert right there at the box from fiber optic to an Ethernet, so that you could run that to your router or whatever. This right here is just the doorbell wires. I'm trying to think what else we got here. In the wall here, you see those white PVCs. That's the condensation lines for all of the HVAC units, because each one has to vent. So you see you got your line sets coming out here, but then you have your condensation, which needs to be gravity fed, so it's got to run all downhill. This flex conduit is for the solar. Again, here's our sub panel for the downstairs. This is the one that goes up to the panels, the solar panels. So we're gonna run that behind this shear panel and into the sub panel so that can be tied in. I think that's about it. So we're gonna try and get this place all swept and cleaned up, and then call our inspection. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully next week, maybe after the holiday, 4th of July. Hopefully we'll get them in here on the 5th, and we can get that inspection so that we can keep moving forward.